Good morning. We are live downtown Los Angeles at the Jonathan Club. And we are going to start our yoga for better mobility. I'm just going to get set up. Okay, so today, welcome. My name's April. You need your yoga mat, a blanket if you have, a yoga strap, or anything that will work like a yoga strap, a towel, a tie, a belt, and blocks. So today's focus, and over the last few weeks, we've been focusing on trying to open up our shoulders, our hamstrings, and our hips with bringing in some core strength. So we're kind of keeping that same momentum. And each week, we're going to try to improve and grow. So let's come to our mat. It is time. Find that comfortable place. And as you see, I'm rocking side to side. I am looking for my sit bones. I know they're there. And as I'm rocking side to side, one sit bone lifts up. I'm going to move that sit bone back and imprint it, connecting the core each time. The other sit bone lifts up. I move it back slightly and imprint it into the ground. When you start to practice that, you're going to create what's called Mula Bandha and a grounding effect, not only in the pelvis, but the core itself. So hands on the knees, we rock with lift the sit bone up, we move it back slightly, we can feel the core on that side engage, right? We try it again. And I'm going slow because I'm talking about it, but this is what it would look like at just a normal pace. Nothing you don't have to squeeze too hard, so I'm just rocking and breathing, trying to draw the energy of the core, of the torso, the rib cage weight, I'm trying to lift up for 4. Relaxing the shoulders, 2. And 1. Root your sit. Inhale the arms up. And exhale down. Notice I flipped my palms down. Inhaling up. Palms flip and reaching, extending through the fingertips because I want that to go into the shoulders as I move the shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale. As I'm reaching out through the fingertips, I'm separating the collarbones, reaching through all the way, and I can feel that stretch from the shoulder to the fingertip. Inhale up. Extend and draw the shoulder blades away. Think about the clavicle. Open it up. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. This next one, let's add the Mula Bandha, that core, that hug. We inhale up. We hug the root lock. That means hug everything. And exhale, release. And bring those palms to the knees. We're just going to take normally we end the class with a meditative breath. Last week we did some Kundalini breath work. And today we're not going to do that, but we are going to focus with the breath. So as we're sitting, aligned, head, heart, hip, core is activated, the sits are rooted, we feel a lifting energy of the sides of our shoulders, and we roll our shoulders back. Flip the palms up, relax all the tension of the neck and shoulders. Think about breathing from the root as if you are drawing that breath up to the crown of your head. So here we go. Deep breath in. Think about nose breath. Relax the jaw. Inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to inhale, exhale at your own timing. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And that just grounded our body. Let's move to tabletop. So hands are underneath the shoulders. Separate the fingertips. Let's have some fun. You got to try to make that fun, right? Move those elbows back. And then the first move, I call it a trunk sink. So, or a dipping down of the trunk. So you can feel the shoulder blades press together and then press and lift. And down. And press and lift. So this is a fundamental move for any arm press moves in yoga. From a basic plank, you have to understand that press, right? It's also very therapeutic and restorative to the neck and shoulders. We often neglect our small muscles. So this is activating and waking up the core. We have 4 more. Sometimes you just have to give things a chance to see how it will affect your body and be consistent with it for a few weeks before you really know. And now press and hold, holding that strong tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, lift the crown. Exhale, round and press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. As you press to the palms, move that belly button in. Inhale, extend the heart forward and move the shoulders down the spine. Exhale, round. Press from the tops of the feet as you tuck the tail. Inhale, wrap those elbows in towards the body. And last one. Holding the tabletop, now let's extend the right arm forward. And as we lower down that left elbow, there's our first stretch for our right side body. This is a great stretch for opening up the chest. So we just want to make sure, so just posture-wise, you're looking for knee is a straight line to hip. So a lot of times people will be too far back or they'll be too far forward, and that's not comfortable. So check that in your body. Hip, knee alignment, elbow down, right arm extends. Now, if you can see, I'm doing spider fingers, but the palm can be flat, okay? Inhale, deep breath. Now think towards the right elbow point. Rest the forehead down. Your right elbow, slowly rotate it downwards towards the floor. What is going to happen is there's going to be a release underneath here. So as you draw this elbow down and press, right, there's going to be an opening and space created in that right side body, which is going to help you open up down dogs. It's going to improve your down dog. One more breath here. Inhale up. Other side, right elbow down, extend through the left fingertips. Again, look for that spider finger or flat palm. You're going to feel the stretch on the right side of the body. And then the next, you look for that left elbow. Drop it down and stretch as you're looking for that opening underneath that left shoulder blade. A very good stretch for your back. I feel that it improves your mood and it helps your posture. So many good things. 2 more breaths. Breathe. One more breath. And release. Okay, elbows down. We're going to take our hips to the mat. So go ahead, tuck your toes, walk your feet back, weight into your elbows, and slowly move your hips down. So we're in our Sphinx pose, and I'm just going to wiggle the hips. Make sure the iliac bone, which is our hip bone right here, we have 2. You're going to press down through the iliac bone, that hip bone. Think about the energy of the belly lifting up as you press through your elbows. This is a great pose for spine health, and it should be practiced a few times a week. Inhale, lifting up, if not every day. But, we don't always have every day, but we definitely have a few times a week that we can focus on our spinal health. So move your shoulders back. You can create some energy through the legs by reaching through the toes and just lift. Think about that you're like a turtle. Yes, a turtle sunning on a rock. Think that you're lifting through the chin. It's very good for the throat and firming of the throat as well. Lift. We're going to look over the shoulder, but I always like to look down first because it releases the neck. So we press through the elbows. Inhale. Think about the occiput is the base of the skull. So as we want to find length through the occiput or the back of the skull, we slowly lengthen the crown of the head as we tuck the chin in through the chest. And lower it down. Move the shoulder blades back. Keep pressing through the elbows. There's the back of the neck stretch. Inhale up slowly. Take your time. Slowly look over the shoulder. Listen to any neck tension that you might have. It can let go. Deep breath in. Exhale, look to see possibly, can you see the back heel? And then a little bit more advanced, you might be able to see the other heel. But either way, don't strain too much. Keep breathing. And slowly face front. Inhale. Again, we start. Press through the elbows. Tuck the chin. The crown is lowering down. The base of the neck. The occiput is creating space. Inhale, lift. I'm moving very slow. I'm listening to my neck. Slowly looking to the left. There we go, just nice and easy. Deep breath in. With your eyes, look a little bit farther. Your head will follow if it feels comfortable to the neck. Maybe you can see one heel, possibly the other heel. Keep looking. And we did it. Inhale, slowly look forward. Up, up, up with the chin, shoulders back. And exhale. That, even though it didn't seem like a lot of work, if you did it, you felt it. So let's rest. However you like to rest for a moment. Deep breaths in. We're moving into quadricep stretching now. So I have my left elbow down for support. My right arm sweeps back. I'm going to bend my right knee. Now, if my quadricep, the front of my thigh, is tight, I might not be able to grab it. So this is where you grab your strap. You either have your foot, or I'm going to teach you how to work your strap. So this strap needs to be prepared. So I'm going to loop it in the second loop. And then the last little thing to put the space through. Now I have a lasso for my foot. So I can lasso the foot. And pull in wherever I feel comfortable, right? Either way, whether you have the foot or the strap, think about your hips as the hip bone needs to be pressing down. 3 more breaths. Here I've moved into a more advanced quadricep stretch called frog pose. Either way, holding 3 more breaths. 2. And 1. Go ahead and release that. Sphinx pose. We're opening up the front body. Inhale, lift. Immediately, we should feel that stretching our right quadricep helped this pose because it did. So let's go to our other side. So either you're just simply grabbing the foot, holding here, or resting here. Or maybe you need a little bit of strap assistance. So I strap the foot and I pull it in wherever I can feel. What I want to do is keep my hip stable and pressing down. As you're lengthening through the knee, keep stretching. Deep breath through the nose. We're almost there. You shouldn't feel any pulling on the knee joint itself. If it's uncomfortable to the knee or any sharp pain in the knee, you should probably soften up and don't pull as hard. You're almost there though. One more breath. And go ahead and release that foot back into Sphinx Pose. Deep inhale. Make sure that your shoulder and elbows are aligned. Great. That front body is starting to open up. Tuck the toes. Bring your hips in. So the knees and hips are a straight line. Not too far forward, not too far back. This is our second heart opener. Flatten out the tops of the feet. Inhale a deep breath. Both arms extend now. It's either forehead down. If you're more advanced, it'll be chin and chest down. But most people will have to either rest their forehead on the block as they're extending and opening up that chest. You have 3 more breaths to go. 2 more breaths. And 1. Tuck the toes, round it out. Pull those knees back in. Palms underneath the shoulders. Back to cat-cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So this is our second cat-cow. You should feel that the mobility through the spine has improved. Let's work with our hips. Hold your tabletop. Spider finger right palm. Sweep your right foot out. Now we have palm next to the inner shoulder. Shoulder next to, palm to the inner heel and the inner knee and shoulder connected. As I move this right sit bone front to back, keeping the ball of the foot rooted, I'm starting to wake up my hamstrings. If you need, you're going to take your blocks and pull them up. If the hip needs a little bit more space. Now again, you have 3 different heights to work with, right? You can turn it long. Whew. So keep going. So we're drawing the right knee forward over the second toe. That's it. And then push through the right heel. Listen to the hamstring. Slow, slow, slow. I'm a little sore today. And then moving it back. This is a great restorative class. If you're doing other classes that are challenging and it creates soreness in the muscles, these are the classes that you have to do to keep the balance. So here we go. We're opening the hamstring, leaning forward. Put your weight into your hands like you're doing a plank and pull your right hip forward. And push your hands. Push those hands into the floor or the block. Move the hips back. 2 more. Moving forward. Deepen it. Let's move the chest through the shoulders this time. Move the chest through the shoulders. Lift the chin. And exhale. Scoop. Think about Mula Bandha and pull the low belly in. 1 more time. Move it forward. Inhale. Don't sink through your left hip. Stay strong, pushing through your right foot. And move it back. So this is our next lunge, our first lunge. Here we go. Straighten, tuck your left toe, straighten your left. Holding your first lunge. Again, you can have your hands on your blocks. Right? 3 more breaths. You should feel like you're doing a plank. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. We are going to do a plank. Here we go. Strong hands. Walk, heel ball toe your foot out, right foot, then sweep it back. A little baby rolling through the spine into our plank, holding for 3 and 2 and 1. Lower the knees down. Very good. Take the left foot, heel, ball, toe. This is just a nice way to get that foot. You can also help it, right? Bring it in. You're looking for that alignment, heel and knee and hip. I don't want my hip shooting out. Pull it into the body. That's creating Mula Bandha. Alignment of knee over the second toe. We should feel our core. Our hips should be level to the front edge of the mat. We move forward and we move back. Now we're listening to our hamstring. Because one side might feel different than the other side, right? So we're moving slowly front to back. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Well, this time, draw your chest through the shoulders, as it's going to create a little more opening into the right hip flexor. Shoulders back, chest through. Very good. And then move it back. Push through your left heel. Stretch, stretch, stretch that left hamstring. 2 more times. Inhale, move forward. And exhale. This is like lubricating the joints. We're just waking up the fascia. We're opening up the pathway of motion. Very good. And as we move forward, we're holding our second lunge on the other side. So the right toe tucks, firm the right thigh, and then notice I'm pushing my right heel forward. I'm keeping the weight in the hands, feeling like I'm doing a plank. Activated core. Holding. Moving into a plank. We can do it. Toe, heel, walk it back, sweep it back, the hips lift, push. It's like a little baby down dog, and then we tuck the tail and roll through the spine, holding that plank. You can do it. 3 more breaths. If you need to drop your knees down, modify right there. 2 more breaths. And 1. Slowly lower your knees down. So my knees are hip width apart, tucking those toes. I'm getting the toes underneath because I want to open my knees. Pushing the hips back. Slowly walking up. Putting the weight onto the heels for the toes stretch. Pressing those palms down, shoulders back. 3 deep breaths. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to practice toe stand. So bring your blocks close to your body. So I'm tucked under my toes right now. If that's challenging, what you can do is take your blanket, put it underneath the back of the knees. Take your blocks on the high end. This is if you don't have a lot of mobility through the knees or the toes. Then I'm taking my tall side block, leaning my weight into it like I'm doing a plank, but not sinking so my shoulder blades are going together, right? So I'm going to press so my shoulder blades are apart. So there is strength involved in my core right here. And what is also happening is I'm taking the pressure off my knees and my toes, but I'm allowing just enough stretch, just enough supported stretch to assist this, right? So for other people, you can be here. And for practicing toe stand, whether the blanket is underneath you, here we go. I'm going to lift the knees up. Exhale slowly down. Now, if that's hard, right, what I'm going to do is practice one little lift, and then the other. Another little lift. Now here's another option. Take the blanket. If you get tired of the toe stretch, come out of it. Take the blanket, rolled up, put your knees on it. Then try. Push back, and then slowly keep your belly in. Keep your strong palms pressing into the block. You should feel your core. Lift and lower, waking up the feet, waking up the core. 2 and 1. So here's the next. If you, again, need to come off the toes, you're going to give them a little break. So one more practice, and this is a little bit more advanced. Up. Then you can put your, see how I have the block on top. There I'm in my toe stand, but I'm supported. Unsupported toe stand. 3 breaths. 2 and 1. We did it. Okay, unrolling the blanket. Down dog time. So our chest is open, our toes are stretched, our front body is open, our hamstrings are a little bit released. Let's give it a go. Hips up, feet are hip width apart. I'm lifting high on my heels. Inhale a deep breath. Exhale, push through your palms and move your chest close to your thighs. Oh, a nice chest opener. Whew. Now think, heel of the palm, push. And then slowly move the back of the knees back. It's okay to keep the knees a little bit bent and heels high. 1 more breath. 2 more breaths. And 1. Step the feet together. Right foot straight back. I gotta go for it. Looking for an alignment of a right straight leg. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Other leg. And down. You're going to walk those hands, or walk the feet rather, to the hands. Inhale, deep breath. Uttasana, so fingertips to toes for more advanced, most likely palms to shins. So we're looking for a straight back. 3 deep breaths. Make sure you're not leaning, right? So press through the palms and lift up. And slowly exhale, folding down. As we bend the knees, palms stay on the mat. Walk your right foot, left foot back. Hold the plank. And if you'd like to have that blanket underneath the knees, move it forward and slowly lower your knees down. This is our first Chaturanga. So the hips scoot forward, shoulders go back. And slowly bend the elbows. Stretch your chin forward. Inhale. Roll those shoulders back for 3. Keep the toes tucked. 2. I'm lifting up the tailbone. And 1. Roll the shoulders back. 1, 2. Press and slide the heart through. Baby cobra. 1 more breath. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, big step forward. I'm going to spider finger, or here's another transition to help anybody that needs. Blocks. Just go ahead and move them. The block on the hand, and step forward. So you're in your lunge. Hands on blocks, or mat. 3 deep breaths. Pull your heart, your sternum forward. See how the heel follows. More core is involved. Inhale, right arm. So place that strong left arm, right arm up. Inhale, lift. Rotate, rotate, rotate through the trunk and extend and lift. Now the left knee slowly lowers down. I'm gonna move my blanket back. Left knee slowly lowers down. Inhale, deep breath. Press and lift. So this left hand could be on a block. It definitely will help you twist deeper if you feel like you can't get a lot of opening. Try that block. Deep breath in. Sweep and then reach back. Can you see your back heel? Good. Big sweeping arm, right arm, big sweeping up towards the ceiling. Sweep and come on down. So either the palm is in front of you and then you're slowly bending the elbows, or bring your blocks in and see if there's an elbow point. You can always go middle block. Now here, you're making sure that you're not sinking on your left hip flexor. You want to feel Mula Bandha. You want to feel core by keeping the pressure in your right heel. So don't sink. Push and keep a strong core. Holding for 3 deep breaths. 2 and 1. Hand. Lift and straighten your left leg. Step back, right foot. Heel ball toe. Sweep a little baby. Down dog, sweeping through the belly. Modified Chaturanga, optional. You can always keep your legs straight. Knees down, slowly lower the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Baby cobra. Tuck the toes. Rounding it out, back to down dog. Inhale, deep breath. Press to those palms. It's okay to keep heels lifted a little bit and knees bent, as long as you work that spine, because the hamstrings will come along. They will let go. 1 more breath. Rolling through. Push your heels. Tuck your tail. There you go. Hips go forward. We're in that plank. You can either lower the knee and help the foot around, right? Or strong, sweep it around. You're in that lunge. Inhale, deep breath. Keep your right leg firm. Think about your left sit bone. Move it back. Left knee, big toe aligned. Move the hips down. Move the chest, sternum, through the shoulders. Hold it. And here we lower down our right knee. Slowly lower down the right knee. Inhale, left arm, wash the fingertip, up, and back. So you're reaching for that back right heel. It's okay to have a block on that right hand. If you feel like you don't get a lot of rotation, try the block. 3 more breaths. This left knee wants to move out. Don't let it. Pull it back in. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Sweep that left arm. Come on. Inhale up. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Reach. Think about stretching out of the back. Reach it down. Maybe you find a block. Maybe it's hands to mat, hands to block. Optional, right? You're going to bend your elbows. Try to deepen that lunge. Hold it here. Keep your Mula Bandha. That means pelvis is level as possible. Pull the navel in. 3 more breaths. 2 more. And 1. Hand, whether you're there. Firm the right leg to straight. Come up. Toe ball, heel it out to get it going. Sweep, lift the hips up, sweep it back. Tuck your tail, a little wave through the spine. Either your full chaturanga, I'm going to modify it, knees down, chest goes through. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, baby cobra. Push it through, down dog. Walk your dog. Breathe. Push, inhale. Shift your eyesight from right to left. One more. And we're going to take it to mat. So either walk through, however you like, come to mat. Whew. So I'm going to turn. So right leg is out for me. Left foot is in. Balancing the hips. I'm going to rock a little bit. Finding my center. Lift, lift, lift. Left arm going up and over. So my left arm extends up and over. Whichever side you're on, it doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. Hold it. Here we want to rotate the external rib cage up. Rotate the external rib cage up, up, up. Inhale. Exhale, reach to the fingertips. Exhale, reach. We're trying our best to get into that psoas. Inhale, rotate up, heart. Exhale, reach slowly. You have to listen to the muscle. It's telling you when it wants to release. We are just creating the environment. Inhale for the body to let go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Keep it going. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. You can use this bottom hand as a little bit of a brace as a rotation. So you can strongly press, rotate up, inhale. Exhale, reach. 1 more time. Exhale, reach. Pull the belly in. Think Mula Bandha. Inhale slowly up. You always want to release slowly out of a psoas stretch. Give yourself a second. Deep breath in. Okay, so this might be advanced, and I'm going to give a couple options. Your extended right leg, this is to deepen into the next pose, can go back. Now, if the knee doesn't like that, right, here's an option for you. You can grab a block, have a seat. See if that helps. If you don't like it, if the knee doesn't want to do that, just sit cross-legged. Okay? So here we go. Inhale, deep breath. Sitting up nice and tall. So the right hand moves into, let's see this. Okay. So the right hand is crossing the body. So big sweep. So if the toes are facing the right hand sweeps to the left. Now palm is up, press down. So here we have this straight line. This is going to help release some tension into the neck. We need that, right? Deep breath. Extend through the fingertips. Lift through the chest. This shoulder, top shoulder, right shoulder drops down. Create some pressure there. The back left arm is going to sweep back. You can look for anything like a shirt, your pants, you can grab onto it. Your toes, right? The more advanced posture looks like this. If you can see, I have my toe right here. And so this is the full expression of the pose. You're wringing the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Drop that right shoulder. Keep your spinal twist. Look to the opposite shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, look slowly. Keep your twist. This is for your neck. Slow, 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 slow. With your eyes, look over the shoulder. You should feel like a little bit of a release on that left side. 2 more breaths. And 1. We release any gripping. Release. You should feel kind of like an opening across the clavicle. I'll extend the leg out. Be nice because we cut some blood flow off. So now I'm going to give it a little massage. Maybe a little Shake, shake. Other side. So I'm going to pull my right heel in. Left leg is extended. I'll center my hips, my pelvis. And lift up through the rib cage. Shoulders down. My right arm extends. Inhale, lift. Looking toward the fingertip. Up, up, up. And pause. This left hand or the hand that's down could be on the shin, on the outside of the leg, or on the inside of the leg. Wherever you are, you can push and think outside rib cage. We rotate up. Here we go. Inhale. Rotate it up. Exhale over. Think about a rainbow. Up and over. Exhale. Good. Keep practicing that. Inhale. Rotate hard up. And exhale. Extend. Inhale. Put your mind into that whole side body. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Reach. Keep going. Inhale. Rotate hard up. Push. Exhale, extend, and feel that side rib lifting out of the hip. Inhale, rotate the heart and sternum up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it through the fingertips. We have 2 more. 1 more breath. Slowly come up, slowly inhale up. Pull your abs in. Arms out and down. Kind of roll your shoulders out. Be nice to yourself. Deep breath in. Okay, our next move. So we had the option. So whoever's watching, if you need that knee to know, you don't like this doesn't feel good to the knee, you grab your what? Your block. You can just sit cross-legged, okay? Otherwise, this heel is pulling back. Inhale a deep breath. It's our left arm, right? We're going to cross it. Palm is up. The pressure of your palm, the top of your palm pushing down creates this straight line. This straight line will help get into the trap in the neck. So as you press down palm, lift chest, deep inhale. Exhale, look. Now this other arm, right arm, goes back behind you. So it can look like this. So you have a little bit of a shoulder stretch. And eventually you can grab a shirt. You can grab a pant, right? And the most advanced is the foot into the hip flexor. And then you grab the toe. But you're grabbing whatever you can do. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Feel that release into the neck. Breathe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. 2 more. 1 more. Now keep your twist. Inhale, deep breath. Slowly change your eyesight. Look over the other shoulder. Take your time. So now we have a release on the other side of the neck. That feels so good. Deep breath in. Keep looking with your eyes. Looking away. Open that neck. And slowly release. Deep breath in. We're just moving nice and easy. Okay, so let's take it down. Getting my strap nearby and making myself a little more comfortable. Your option to move a block over like a pillow. The next segment is focusing on hamstrings and hips. So go ahead and take your strap, press it into the ball of the foot. If you have it looped, it's great like that. If you have it unlooped, then you're like this. Wrap it around. So let's make sure our hips are nice and even, and then point, push the ball of the foot away, and then pull it in. Point and pull. So you're looking for the Achilles to lengthen, the calf to lengthen. You might even feel it into the back of the knee. It's okay to have the knee a little bit bent. Just try to get some motion through that foot. And push. We want to keep our Achilles flexible because it definitely affects the whole chain of motion in the body. So our feet are very important into keeping our toes mobile, our ankles mobile, and our Achilles flexible. 2 more. And move it back. Now here's the change. Inhale, deep breath, gently pull and release. Right? You feel that immediately when you just pull in a little bit. I'm not creating any tension in my neck and shoulders. We just spent that whole time trying to release that. So drop, keep your shoulders down, away from your neck. Push and pull. Exhale. Let's use our breath very deeply to help release this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. One more. Hold. Here is a circle. We're drawing a circle with our heel. It's small. It's a small little circle drawing around the top of the hip. As you're circling the heel, you're also looking for the balance of your hips. So that means you don't want to have one side of your hip with light pressure. So make sure that you feel both hips pressure even. So that means push down through your left foot as well. And that will help you keep the pressure of both sides of the hips. Let's reverse. Deep breath in. Remember, if you're feeling tight, you go easy. You go slow, and the circle is small. Keep showing up. Keep showing up to your mat, and it will improve. 4 more breaths. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Our next move, the strap is in the right hand. Our left hand is down. Inhale a deep breath. Abdominals firm. Hug them in as you need them to support the right leg. Think about a windshield wiper. We go in, align heel, knee, hip, and out. And in, heel, knee, hip. We are using our abdominals. We are creating balance in our hips. We're stretching the right heel out as far as we can keep our left hip down. Bring it back in. So go ahead and explore that. Okay. So now IT band. That right leg, cross it over it. Try this. Take your left hand, push it into your thigh, and pull with the right strap. So we've got a little bit of pressure. Push with your left hand, pull with the strap. And like a windshield wiper, cross the body. Do you feel it? I know you do. There it is. Hold, and then inhale up. Use the core. And exhale. And inhale. This is very great for balance. As we get older, our balance starts to go. Our hips become imbalanced. This is a great way to keep hip balance and core strength connected to the balanced hip. Exhale. Whether you've had a hip replacement or not, this is a great exercise to do. If you haven't had a hip replacement, this is a preventative exercise. Last time. And if you have, this is a restorative. Okay, left leg extends. We're going deeply into the hips and hamstrings. I'm going to sweep my left hand around the strap again. Deep breath in, point, and flex. If you finish this, I hope you do, you're going to feel a big difference. 3 more. We have about 10 more minutes. 2. And 1. Inhale deeply, exhale in. Woo. Inhale, exhale. Now, I don't want to create neck tension. I just spent a whole lot of time, right, releasing neck tension. So I'm going to keep these shoulders relaxed. And if I move my elbows out slightly, and then back in, and then move them out, and back in. 3 more. 2. And 1. Hold, moving into the circles. Now you're finding a circle size that works for your mobility. The first thing you look for is ask yourself, are my hips balanced? As my leg heel is moving around, can I feel the balance of the left and the right hip? We're lubricating the joint, keeping it nice and healthy. 2. And 1. Let's reverse. As your leg getting tired, mine is. You get strength here too. Whew. And push it away. We're almost there. It'll be worth it. Come on. 3. 2 more. You can always take a break. 1 more. Right hand has the strap. Left hand down. Open it up. And bring it in. Open it up. Wherever you can go and bring it in. Open it up. And bring it in. 1 more time. Open it up. And bring it in. Left hand crosses the body to the strap. Right hand down. IT band, abductor. Woo. There's that stretch and lift. Now, a lot of times people like to lift the right hip up. Try to keep it down. This is enough. You can get sore from this. So if you are a little sore, if you did do the whole session, it's possible to feel this the next day. So don't be surprised. It should go away. 2 to 3 days. 1 more. And lift. Strap release. Slowly release the leg. Adjust the hips. Relax. You're going to feel very stretched out on the right leg, right? Here we go. Bring that right foot in. Give it a good press. Your left foot into the strap. We just have to finish this leg and then we're done. So come on, let's do it. Point and flex. Same amount of awareness that we have on our right side. Point and flex. Look for the level hips. Point and exhale. Draw it in. Relax the neck. Point and flex. Lengthen out the calf and the Achilles. Ooh, it could be painful, I know, but you will feel better after you finish. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it here. Exhale. Notice my elbow points are out. Elbow points out will help release, creating neck tension. So relax the neck and shoulders. Push through the heel. Feel a little bit of the core strength. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, come on. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. As we draw it in, fully extend that hamstring to wherever you can. Keep your tail down and circle. Whew. Pull in gently. Push away through the heel. The challenge is trying to stay balanced through the pelvis, which is what helps you stay balanced standing up. This is great for balance. No impact, but also it creates strength as well. So anytime that you have a muscle fully extended, that means you're also building strength. Are you ready to reverse? If you're ready, go for it. Inhale, deep breath. Starting small and going in the opposite direction is very helpful. I like to start small, see how I feel, notice. Then if I feel that I should go larger circle to try to deepen the range of motion, I go for it. If I feel a lot of discomfort, I probably will stay in a smaller range of motion. Two more. Nice and slow. Ooh, we did it. Okay, so let's see. The left hand has the strap. And we open. I'm only going to go out just a little bit as I activate my right core. Focus my right hip heavy. Pull it down. Then I explore the range of motion. And open. And pull it in. Heel, knee, hip aligned. Inhale, open. Pull it in. I'm focusing inner thigh, core, doing the work, not my hip flexor. Open. And in. Almost there. 2. And 1 more. So we finish up with our straight leg. So our right leg will straighten out. So bring in your left. Straighten it out. Relax the shoulders. Whew. Next level, point and flex. Come on, finish it. You could do it. Point and flex. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Draw it in. And push. Deep breathing. Trying to do both the bent knee and straight leg version on both legs is very challenging. So if you have to take breaks, it's okay. Or if you don't feel like you were able to finish the whole session, it's okay. You can always come back to it, show up next week, try to dedicate a little bit more time. And here we go, circles. Breathing. We're almost done. 2. We just have to finish this leg. And 1. Reverse. We'll be done in the next 2 minutes. Breathe. We open. Right hand relax and close. We open. Explore, explore. Keep the right hip down. Finishing up, crossing the leg over this time, changing hands. IT band, go, just do a little bit. Bring it up. Cross it over. Try to keep your hip down. This is it. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Release your strap. Slowly lower your leg. And rest. So I'm going to finish class right here. You can remove your block. Feel free to stay in Sava until you feel like you'd like to come up. You probably feel very good if you did the whole session. Thank you so much. Namaste. I will see you next week.